Hey everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. Out wandering around the new yard checking out some more cool stuff tonight. We'll start out right over here behind me with a 1957 Dodge car. Four-door hardtop, been whammoed in this back quarter panel at one point. But the rest of the car pretty much intact. I did sell the rear bumper off this car. These were such a unique design. You see the ornamentation on these cars was really unique. These late 50 Dodges, all these late 50 Mopars, great styling. You know, you got the tail fins, you've got the almost rocket-shaped trim going down the side of the car that, you know, crescendos at the peak of the fin. Good-looking cars that really, you know, over the years didn't really get the respect that I felt they deserved. They're starting to now, but for a lot of years, these cars were really overlooked. We come up to the front, we can see on the front of this car, this was a custom Royale. And check out the nose of this thing. The nose of this thing is so awesome. Dual rocket ship type hood ornament. It's such a very unique nose. Yeah, the park lights right next to the headlights. Big, almost open mouth looking grill with, you know, almost look like teeth, kind of like a Buick would have used, only a smaller variation of them back in the 50s. So these are great looking cars that I've always thought were so cool just because of the styling and the design. Door handles are very unique where they pull up out of the pockets. Neat old cars. Dash and everything is all still in this car as well. A lot of really hard to find stuff left on this car. These cars are not real common and the parts are really tough to find. So even though this one's rougher, it is a four-door, but at least it's a four-door hardtop, and a lot of really super hard to find trim still left on this really cool old Dodge. We'll head up over this way, check out a couple of trucks yet tonight. We've got a square body Chevy right here. We've got a 48 to 50 era Ford right here to this side of me. Over here on the Ford, this was a bigger truck, F5, F6 probably, big dually. It's got some massive tire and wheel on the back of it. It says implement on it. I don't know what this thing is off of, but it is big. You know, the wheel is probably probably 2.5 feet in diameter. Cool thing. I don't know what it's good for, but it'd be a great decorator piece, I guess, if nothing else. But anyway, let's get to the old Ford truck. Like I said, this was a bigger truck. We can see inside of it, still got a lot of the dash pieces in it. You know, we got a little dent in the side of the cab here, but we don't see an excessive amount of rust in this truck. Even the rockers look good. Still has these short running boards on it that the bigger trucks used. Close that door and take a look up here. Still got a lot of the front clip stuff is all still here. The nose is all still in it. The park lights are gone, but other than that, the grill is still here. Lots of good stuff on this truck and not an excessive amount of rust in it. It's got a little bit like most of these trucks too, but it's definitely not excessive for something that is literally over 70 years old now. So definitely still some good stuff left on that one. I've got a lot of that 48 to 50 Ford truck stuff in stock as well on several other trucks that I've had to come in over the years. Last one we're going to catch tonight is this little square body Chevy. This is an earlier one, I do believe, 73, 4.5 era probably. No motor in this truck. It was a half-ton two-wheel drive. They pulled the motor out of it, and this is pretty much where it sits. We can see here on the front, all the nose is still in it. And over on this side of the truck, kind of looks about the same. Basically just parked it here. Literally still has the hubcaps on it. So we can see the custom 10 badges. We know it was a C10. We come back down this side of it. Over here on this side as well, we've still got the original front hubcap literally still on it, just like when they parked it here. It's got a Hauser Larned sticker on it. So this was from Larned, Kansas, about 25 miles away from here. We can still see the My Homes and Campers from the business that used to use this truck back in the 70s probably. We've got the hood laying on the back of it still. And inside, it's still pretty much all intact. Basically just the way they parked it. Seat's getting weak, but all the dash and everything's still in it, plus some other square body Chevy parts that have been stacked inside of it over the years. I'm guessing that this utility box here is probably the one off this truck, I'm guessing. There's no bed on this, and this is flipped over literally right behind it. Looks like it was quite a bit of bed for a half ton, but I would imagine it probably did the job. They probably used it for a service truck, and that was what they needed it for. Last tag on it was 1978, so it wasn't even used all that long, more than likely. So still kind of different, kind of unique, kind of interesting. All these old trucks tell a story. Every one of them is different. That's what's so cool about it. That's why we're here. That's why we love old vehicles, is their history, their story, the memories they bring back for us. And that's why this stuff is so important. And that's why we love it. And that's why we're here. So anyway, and that's why we do these videos, because they're fun and people like them, and they're great to hang out with and have a good time with. So hope you enjoyed this one. Kind of some cool stuff with the Dodge car and these couple of trucks. So I hope you enjoyed it. It was something a little different. But one thing about the new yard, there's no organization in here, so you never know what's going to pop up on the next video as we're working through here. So hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you're on Facebook, please share the video with your friends. Invite them to come over, like the page, so they can hang out with us, keep up with all the new videos as I post them. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Check out all my videos I've got on there. I've got tons of videos on YouTube. You can go back and look at all the old videos of all the old car stuff that we've been going through with the new yard on, stuff I've been picking up, new inventory, all kinds of cool stuff. So be sure to check out some of those other videos as well. If you have specific questions about a vehicle or parts you need for your project, the only way to get a hold of me is to call me, 620-786-4428. Having that short conversation about your project, year, make, model, body style, list of the parts you need, the direction you're going with your build, all that information is critical to me to know if I may have something here that might be able to help you out with your build. If you checked out some of these other videos, you know, and as by looking behind me, you can see I've got more than 3 cars in stock. We've got close to 1,400 on 20 acres. So I've got a fairly extensive inventory. So give me a call, give me that list of what you need, give me the details about your car. Be more than happy to see if I can help you out with anything. So as always, thanks for watching. I always appreciate you guys spending a few minutes out of your evening to hang out with me, check out what we've got going on. Stay tuned, more videos coming up, and hope to see you soon on the next one.